actually 5 people living in that South Richmond rental home, including a 3-year-old boy. The tenants there tell us that this discovery came as quite a blow, especially to one of the tenants. He tells me he was homeless before moving into that South Richmond property, and he doesn't want any of them to experience that.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty crazy.
That's what William McBride thinks about the jam he and his roommates are in after signing a lease with a man who they say advertised this South Richmond home for rent online. They thought he was the owner.
He said that, it was his grandmother's house and that he was looking to rent it out. He was trying to take care of the place. And so we came and met him. He showed us around and everything looked great. So we decided to sign up with him.
This rental agreement provided by the tenants does identify the owner, but CBS 6 News isn't naming him right now because he hasn't been charged. But nearly $2,500 later, McBride says they got a disturbing surprise. This eviction notice was posted on their front door, addressed to the person they thought owned the property. So basically, if you don't get this hammered out with the real owner, November 12th
Is it? Yeah, then we'll have to move out.
And go where?
We don't have anywhere.
The thought of being put out with his roommates and a 3-year-old who was just starting to get used to his new home is overwhelming and scary. So the tenants say they contacted a lawyer and reported it to police. They also say they repeatedly tried to contact the man who rented them the home.
We tried to. Yes, he wouldn't answer. We actually got in contact with his wife. She exchanged a few foul words with me, my roommate and his wife on different occasions. And then she finally blocked our numbers. He's kind of a ghost. He deleted his Facebook after this all came up because I had tried to tag him in a post initially with all this stuff. So that's all gone. So it's like he's trying to disappear.
Now tenants are scrambling to reach the true owners of the property. They're listed as Two Bears Investments LLC on this eviction document from Richmond Court. They're hoping they can plead their case and stay. And the tenants want to share this story as a warning to potential renters of what could happen if they don't do their homework before signing on the dotted line.
If it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. And we found that out the hard way, unfortunately.
Problem Solvers reached out to the man that McBride says rented him the home. We left several messages. We have not yet heard back. We should mention, though, that within the last hour or so, we were able to speak with Palmer Heenan. He is the legal aid attorney representing the tenants. He says that he was able to track down the true owners of that property on the south side and that the owners have now agreed to extend a new valid lease to the tenants so they don't have to worry about being homeless. And Candace and Bill, they're excited about that. They said that eviction notice came on the birthday of that 3-year-old boy, so they're just glad that they're going to be able to stay in the home. Back